towards the back of the shedra, we have the Gid Hanashe, which begins as 3 separate nerves as they emerge from the spine, from the Pia Parshios, and then combine to form one thick nerve called the sciatic nerve, the Gid Hanashe, which travels over the Kafa Yorach and then down under several layers of muscle down the leg. The Gid Hanashe is not kosher and must be removed from the animal before one is allowed to eat the meat. And this, of course, is because of what the Malach did to Yaakov Avinu. The Torah writes, "Vayiga b'kaf yirechoy, v'ateika kaf yerach Yaakov." And Rashi explains, "Kulis hayerach atkua b'kulbesus korea kaf, Hashem habosar she'aleho." And that was niskake mimokem chavarta. That was moved away from its proper place. And we'll explain. The kaf hayorach, which is the top part of the thigh bone, called the kulis, or etzem hayerach, is attached to the etzem ha'alya, the pelvic or hip bone, with a socket joint, and held in place by nivi, a connecting ligament. This kaf hayorach was dislocated or pulled out of its joint by the Malach as he was wrestling with Yaakov Avinu. Al Kain, the Torah says, "Lo yoichlu b'nei Yisrael es hagid hanosha asher al kaf hayorach." The upper round part of the etzem hayorach is called buka da'atma, and is, as we can see here, a sphere or ball-shaped end of the bone that is inserted and attached into the socket of the etzem ha'alya, the hip bone. This socket is called duchta. The Gemara, Daf Nun Dalet, says that buka da'atma dishav midichta. If the buka da'atma slipped out of its socket, Rav Masna holds that it's a treifa, while Rava holds it is kosher. However, if the nivi, the connecting ligaments, tore, the animal's treifa according to everyone. Buka da'atma, the shaf meduchte, is another defect mentioned in the Shef Shmaitza. This whole section of the animal is called yorech, and is covered by several layers of muscle called kafa yorech. The Gid Hanashe is buried under several layers of muscle, which makes it very difficult and time-consuming to find, identify, and remove. Another issue surrounding the removal of the Gid Hanashe are the shuman hagid, fatty tissue which surround the Gid Hanashe at various locations. And while shuman, or fats, that is covered or within pieces of meat, is normally kosher, nevertheless the shuman hagid is also midrabana. As the Brisa says, "Shemane shel gid muter, Yisrael kedoshim nehagu boi iser." Also complicating the Gid Hanashe's removal is that as the gid travels down the leg, it splits up to several tiny gidim, which are called knoiknois, which are also midrabana. There's also another nearby gid that is called the Gid Hachitzai, which is also midrabana. However, there are conflicting traditions as to the identity of this Gid Hachitzai. According to the Minig Teiman, the Gid Hachitzai is the peroneal nerve which branches off the Gid Hanashe lower down near the Arkuva Holyaina, the upper joint of the shank bone, and swings towards the front of the leg. And according to the Minig Ashkenazim, the Gid Hachitzai is the femoral nerve, as we see here, and is called Hachitzai because it is closer to the outside surface of the animal's thigh. Because of these and other issues, it is our minig today not to eat from the back part of the animal and to just sell it off to non-Jews.